Hello everyone, this is Benjamin T. Collier doing a post-story campaign run of Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. And the reason I'm doing this is mainly to illustrate a point, because if you remember how much trouble I had my first few times going through campaign mode, and if you need a reminder, here it is. Appa! Yeah. Was there nothing to grab onto there? Wait, this way. Ah. No! No, no! Not this way again. Oh. Start with extra stocks. Oh, let's do that. Oh.
Floor it, floor it, floor it, floor it, floor it!
I keep thinking that's gonna have... What happened there? What? How did I die twice? What? Yeah, campaign mode was not my friend at first. And at this point, it's difficult to tell if it's just that I was bad, or if it's that the early game was actually supposed to be lost over and over. Because you do get access to permanent upgrades every time you fail, so that you can go back through the game with more stuff and do slightly better each time. I've played games like that, and those are fun if you know that that's what you're doing. I can't tell if that was the objective here, or if they actually expected me to be able to do 3 zones in a row on 1 life with no base power-ups, playing as SpongeBob. But regardless, I toughed through it. I don't want to say how many attempts it took me. I've lost count. Before I finally completed campaign mode the first time, then found out I had to complete it 3 more times for arbitrary story reasons, which I was not a fan of. But over the course of all that, I unlocked more characters, I unlocked permanent bonuses, and it became a lot less hard, and it became a lot more fun. So the reason I'm doing this video is just to show you, just in case anybody out there is struggling like I did with the first few attempts at campaign mode, I just want to show you what the end result can be if you stick with it, if you collect slime and splat, as gross as that sounds, and spend that on permanent power-ups for your character and making your character stronger each time you go through campaign mode. This is what the end result can be. And I'm gonna be mostly strategic as far as which shops I go to along the maps, because I've unlocked every costume for almost every character except Nigel. So unfortunately, if I see Nigel, I do have to prioritize Nigel, just for the completionist in me. I do have Azula's final outfit, but you don't see as much detail on that, so I'm sticking with this for now, because I do like the purple fire. Unlike a lot of characters, purple fire makes sense on her. I haven't done a lot of trying out other characters yet. Once I got Azula, I pretty much just stuck with her. I got good with her fairly quickly. And I've just been sticking with what's familiar since then.
There's always something new and fascinating.
Interesting. I'll show you what permanent upgrades I've got. Now, lately, I've been managing to do entire runs without losing a life, which is insane. I don't know if I'll do that this time, hopefully. In any case, I don't necessarily need this, if only I could guarantee that I can get at least 1 extra life early on, which I'm not in a position to be able to guarantee myself that I will be able to do that. So I still got this as a safety net. extra jumps is also basically a safety net for me. It also does make the platforming sections easier if you're struggling with the platform sections in Zone 3 as much as I do. It does make part of that challenge easier, but not entirely. I basically avoid the platforming sections in Zone 3 if I can. I've got this because the best upgrade I've been able to find is one that is in the Epic class, and if I can get that early on, that's a major benefit to me. Now, I also used to have lasagna dinner because that gives you an automatic 25 health back every time you start anything, even if it's not a fight zone. And so if you know that you're going to a shop and then another fight, you know that you're gonna have recovered 50 health by the time you get to that fight. That's a good feeling. But this doesn't heal you as much as this does when you're doing mobs. If you turn this on, and then go for as many mobs as you can, which is usually a good idea anyways because of how many blimps you can get, which you can spend on more power-ups. This ends up healing you more overall. I give myself this just so that I can buy more things from the shops early on. And I enjoy these. That's that random hissing sound you keep hearing. You may recall in the first video I did on campaign mode, there was one power-up you could get that was just a homing projectile, and it was my favorite thing ever. This is basically a stronger version of that, and it's permanent. Now, one thing I'll note is that I tried going into the game with this and then buying the temporary homing projectile upgrade as an add-on, but instead of me using both projectiles, the weaker one just seemed to overwrite this one. So that instead of just releasing at different intervals, this one just never released, so that actually made my character weaker. So while I've got this on, I don't bother to get the homing projectile upgrade that I can get during the campaign. So far I haven't done a lot of experimenting with the rest of these, I've just been focusing on maxing out the ones that I know work for me. But if you have been checking these out, and you find any of them particularly useful, let me know in the comments. So I'm very interested in hearing what strategies other people are using. Well, this is annoying. The game crashed and I lost the recording that I'd done up to this point. But to recap what I've done so far, Hugh Neutron had a coupon for 100 blimps, so I took that. I did the platforming stage and I was awesome at it, you can't prove otherwise. I went down to fight Nigel to unlock the last costume, and that's the reason why I ended up having to skip over gear up there, because normally gear would be my top priority. And the game crashed when I tried going over here, but I'm gonna try going here again, because that's a power-up, and power-ups are what I want most early on. And I can buy power-ups from Petter Toastman, but Cabbage Salesman has mostly healing items and slime and splat to sell, which I don't mind spending my remaining blimps on if I'm near the end of the campaign. But for now, I'm going to save my blimps for power-ups. Charge attack.
You got this.
It's a better deal. like adding 10% damage to light attacks, I feel like light attacks only do like 5 damage or something. Does 10% even register as something to add on? I don't know that it does.
Finish!
But also, one of my best moves to use against certain bosses, particularly with certain upgrades, is her standard jump charge attack. Because it's a charge attack and it's also a projectile. Which means if I can get as many projectile upgrades as I hope to, it becomes crazy powerful. So after this fight I want to go down so that I can go to that shop. And hopefully he's got something good for me.
Fight!
I'm starting this off with 64 damage, so let's see how quickly that recovers. Ouch. Not quickly enough so far. How much range does that have? I missed the donut. Oh yeah, these guys have explosive pies. It's kind of a problem. Where am I right now? Am I slowed? Okay.
I'll show you true power.
I don't remember being slowed down being a thing. Those ties just go right for you. Where's everybody? Okay. Ouch. What are you doing? Okay.
Finish!
Keeping in mind also that all of the permanent upgrades I've got are maxed out already. I'm showing you, like, the end result of all this.
I will dominate the earth.
Oh, not this stage. I will dominate everywhere except this stage. So just in case you haven't figured it out, this is my primary strategy. Just standing in one place, launching the same projectile attack over and over. And it seems to mostly work.
I'll show you true power.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want water. BR! What are you doing? There we go.
Finish!
Shop the...
Looking to be big and strong just like me? Well,
No.
I got what you need.
Ah, okay, so they don't have the main one I'm looking for. Perk attacks deal even more damage. Okay. So this is the thing that I avoid while I've got the explosive homing projectile on. Yeah, unfortunately he's got very little that's actually any good to me. Increased damage by air attacks, so I'll need that later.
Now you're talking.
And I don't want to spend too much on anything that's not that handy to me.
Till next time. Finish! Fight!
I have to do this stage again. Where are you? Okay then.
Finish!
Only I'm not the only one who's bad at this stage. Here. Okay. I will be careful to not use my finisher here. So I'm not sure if that was the issue that I had before. Ah, didn't reach. There we go. I think that dragon just saved her, actually.
Finish!
19 damage. I can manage with that. Climb! Yay!
Finish!
And this is one of the easier mini-bosses. Zone 1 alternates between King Jellyfish and Flying Dutchman. And King Jellyfish is, I find, the easier one to deal with.
What? Am I supposed to be afraid?
And Zone 2 seems to alternate between Shredder and Sartana. And I find Sartana to be the easiest of all the mini-bosses. Once you know her patterns. Try this. That apparently didn't work despite me being right there. Weird. Oh, never mind. Maybe he's the easiest now.
This ended the only way it could, with me defeating you.
Finish!
And once you've completed the story once, Zone 3 alternates between Vlad Plasmius and Clockwork. I haven't decided who's the easiest out of them yet, because I haven't fully memorized either patterns. Now this zone is where I tend to struggle the most, because I'm not, and particularly on this run, I don't have all the power-ups that help me the most just yet. Which way do I want to go after this? I think Puffy Lady. And then Balloon Pop. Because Puffy Lady has a thing. Sometimes. And if she has that thing, I want that thing. Oh, this is. And this guy right here. This guy right here. This muscle guy right here is the reason that I hate this zone so much. Because he has this move. And this is in fact one of the more dangerous stages for this move. That move. That move, I cannot explain its range. It just has an ability to grab me no matter where I am. I got fortunate that time. But I cannot tell you how many times I thought I was out of range of that grab, and I would just get teleported into it. And he would grab me, and he would jump off this stage with me in his arms. And I don't know if there is a way of getting out of a grab. I haven't found a way so far. And I would just instantly die from that move. From not even being close to him, and I would just teleport into his arms and I would die instantly. And that is why I hate this zone. Ugh. I got lucky there. Moving on. I don't usually bother with a lot of buffs or debuffs. They tend to be random and not that helpful, but she does have one thing. And here it is. I want this. Receive 100 damage now, but all attacks inflict poison. Buffs off hunger, because attacks are... Yeah, this.
Don't be a stranger.
It's probably more strategic if you can not do what I did and actually look ahead of the map a bit and see if you think you'll have ample opportunity to heal. But as long as you've got some extra lives, I think it's worth it. Even if you don't manage to heal. Like, I don't think the power-up leaves you when you die. That's a thing that you have now for the entire rest of the campaign. Every attack you do poisons the enemy.
This won't take long.
3, 2, 1,
Bad news.
go!
It's over.
Oh, this isn't even the particular thing I was thinking about. Yeah.
Finish!
Yay! That actually might be my best time, I don't remember. Seemed good though, I didn't have to repeat too many jumps.
Fight!
Oh yeah, yeah. And this. And more high off. And some more of this. And then this. Sweet.
Finish!
I feel good about that.
Did someone say tacos?
No, but I'm willing to. Projectiles have a chance of inflicting a freeze. Projectiles deal 50% damage. Plus 50%, the plus is important there. Plus 50% damage. They deal 150% damage in total. Heal damage. Why would I need that? More powerful projectiles, please. And thank you.
Fight!
I usually do okay on this stage. Kind of like camp out here. Yeah. Do not like these octopuses. Yep. I don't know what it is about the octopuses. Oh no. No, 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 no. Crap! I did not notice there was two there. Okay. Ah. There we go. Yeah, where are you going? Oh, I've got this. Nope. Am I fully healed again already? Nice.
Finish!
That was more stressful than I would like. SpongeBob.
I've been waiting for this. Waiting for years.
Fight!
Been waiting for this moment to destroy SpongeBob. Goodness, look how much damage he's taken already. That was quick. I don't know if that's from the poison or from all the damage upgrades. This! Okay, let's remember this. XJ-8's weapon system. What weapons system? This is what gives me just a spread shot. Every 12 seconds. And you can get upgrades so that it happens more frequently if you get it multiple times in one run. I don't think that's going to happen in this run at this point. But this I found, especially in combination with other things that power up projectiles, this is the most helpful, like, mid-campaign power-up that I have discovered. And it's epic class, and that's why I have that April perk. To make epic stuff show up more often. Please give me that, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna say... go down here so I can get more blimps. I'm at almost 400 blimps. That's because I'm not encountering a lot of shops.
Fight!
Not my favorite stage. Did I press down there? I think I did. I did not need that donut. Yeah. Dang it. I don't know how I can't get away from these guys fast enough. Yeah. You stay away, blue guy. What are you doing? I don't like these guys. Ugh.
Finish!
No likey. I just don't know that Cabbage Salesman has anything for me that I would find useful right now. But I'm actually at the point that I have no further use for Splat. Okay, I'll see what he has. Sometimes he's got a power-up that's kind of interesting. But generally no. As far as the power-ups I've found... Crap. No, not that. I found that lightning, for some reason, doesn't have most projectile upgrades applied to it. Even though I got grabbed, I was lucky there because his slam landed in this corner. If he had missed the corner and just kept going off the stage, I would have died and there would have been nothing I could do about it.
Nice. You should start running.
Oh no. I keep expecting those to have more range. They also have super armor if I tried just attacking them to prevent them from being able to use an attack on me. They've got super armor, it doesn't work.
Finish!
My only hope is to keep my distance and hope that it is enough distance. Hope that the game decides that it's enough distance.
It's so nice to see you!
Of course it is.
Strange that cabbages aren't enough for some people. But I do sell other items. Here you can buy
Better.
all sorts of things that will help you on your journey.
Yes, I can get an extra life, but I haven't lost a life yet, and I've still got 6, and I feel like I've got enough. Might as well get some more slimies, because I don't know if I'm gonna spend 475 blimps anywhere else at this point. Sartana is the primary reason for having a humming projectile that just fires automatically every now and then, because she's got a lot of moves where it's difficult for me to attack her and avoid stuff at the same time, but avoiding stuff is fairly easy. So it's nice to have something that's doing her damage just while I'm focused on
Let
that.
me play for you a mournful tune, for it will be the last thing you will ever hear.
Oh yeah, this is another thing. If I time... if I time ending the dialogue correctly, they will take immediate damage from a projectile.
This should be fun. Let's see how brittle those bones are, shall we?
She seems to always start with that. Oh, this. Okay. Nope.
I am too
There
powerful
he is.
for you. You will never prevail.
Can I hit you with this? For some reason, no? Let's see.
Full might of my
Kim just decided to not respond to my jumps.
I hate this bird.
Don't feel bad. I'll let you in on a little secret. My own mother thought I was a monster. She was right, of course.
Finish!
Well, that random life loss was unfortunate, but still got plenty left. Ooh. I think I'll go the Ninja Turtle route, just to avoid having to do that platforming stage. And generally, by Zone 3, I've got most of the upgrades I need. Which in fact I do, and so I go into these actually fairly confident now.
Fight!
And yeah, confirmation now, I do still inflict poison. Even after dying, so... As long as I know I've got a stockpile of lives, that fart power-up is a really good one to get. Ouch. There are some annoying enemies in this zone, but I find not as annoying as the octopus and the wrestler guys. I was just deciding what to do about him. And the missile decided for me. Okay.
Hopefully they'll get here soon, and we can rock out of here.
Those make enemies explode. No. Charge attacks deal plus 100% damage. I think this is level 3 of this upgrade, so... Oh yeah, it says right there. Okay. So yeah, charge attacks, including her jump charge attack, which is also a projectile, which also already has bonuses to it, will do twice as much damage as normal.
You got this.
I don't know how much of the particular strategy I'm using applies to primarily Azula, because not every character has projectiles by default. Or at least not necessarily useful ones. Oh, this place.
Fight!
Come back. Come back. Ah, there. Where are you? There you are. Okay.
Finish!
What got him there? Oh, was that my auto missile? Okay. Well, it worked out. This one again?
Fight!
Fighting different enemies at least. Oh yeah, the Mousers, that reminds me, I did have trouble with the Mousers at first. My first few times going through this zone in campaign mode, before I learned what power-ups were particularly useful to have. Because they've got this running combo attack that I just find hard to recover from. But this strategy of just launching the same projectile attack over and over and over again, especially with all of the other bonuses I've got, they haven't been a problem lately. They're not a thing that I should get concerned about anymore. How did I miss all three of you guys with that?
Finish!
Yeah. Oh, I still won. Oh, I've already got the fart thing, and I don't think that stacks.
Hello.
And I don't think she has anything else that's of particular interest to me. Start all matches with a random buff or debuff. That does not sound like something I want. Oh, debuffs last longer. Okay, sure.
Put that to good use now.
Finish!
That actually would be helpful if every single attack I do causes poison. Okay. Actually, I want to show you guys something. Because, yeah, this is Whack-A-Bot. So this is what Whack-A-Bot is like when you have the volley shot upgrade.
I've got some bad news.
3,
The party's
2,
over.
1, ready!
Dominate the earth.
This is unfortunately another one of those things where I suffer with lag.
Finish!
Not getting quite the precise input timing that I would like. But I think you saw at least a couple of things get taken out by the spread shot. So that's another reason it's a particularly helpful bonus to have.
This won't take long.
Fight!
This stage again. We're not even remotely changing up. Even fighting the same enemies. This is not the kind of showcase I wanted to give you guys. Well, the power-ups are good. Ah, this thing, yep. So this is just another example of something I used to struggle with until I figured out the most helpful combination of upgrades. Ouch. Oh, just ducks under lightning bolt. Okay.
You should start running.
Finish!
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm only gonna get Powdered Toast Man right before the end boss. Ugh. We've got all these blimps. I mean, I'm not gonna spend them all here. As well see if he's got some cheap-ish slimies or something. Yeah, the objective was to have enough blimps to buy
It's a
as much
beautiful
stuff as I
day
can
to eat cabbage.
from Powdered Toast Man to take with me through the entirety of the campaign, not right at the very end of the campaign. Do I want to start big? Hard matches? I don't think so. Gain 40 slimies, okay.
Great for all occasions.
Yeah, sure.
Enjoy.
think I've got enough lives still.
You know what'd go great with that? A cabbage!
No.
Finish!
Okay, so in order to get Powdered Toastman, I have to go up after this. I think he might have something useful, he might not. The two projectile upgrades that I'm missing are one that causes occasional freezing, and one that causes all projectiles to explode. Those, particularly in combination with the spread shot, are helpful. Ooh. And they apply to just her basic fireball attack, which is the thing I'm doing over and over. Again, not lightning for some reason, but her main fireball, yes. There is a one projectile upgrade I've tried out that was a legendary class, and it's supposed to make all projectiles home in, but it doesn't. As far as the particular projectiles that I know Azula launches, it did not apply to her basic fireball. It did apply to her basic fireball if done from the air. I don't understand the logic for that. But also, the homing perk also for some reason makes it travel very, very slowly. So it's not even that it's a good homing attack.
Finish!
That felt slightly handed to me. Okay, there's open. So I don't bother with that make everything home in perk anymore. It didn't apply to spread shot either. So it's probably something that's really helpful for certain characters, just not Azula. This job of being in this pan is too cushy. That's the one, Urkin Missile Launcher. Projectile follow enemies. Not that helpful, no thanks. So he doesn't have the shuriken one, so I can't make everything explode. I can further increase the damage of my aerial attacks. Let's do that. That's for when I have a buff. I don't think I have a thing that gives me buffs. Might as well take next squad. I forget if this made her jump charge attack home in. I don't think it did. I don't think I need it regardless. Yeah, there isn't anything here that will give me a buff either, so. And I don't think my ability to apply poison counts as me having a buff. Maybe it does, I don't know. You know what, I'm not gonna spend this on anything else at this point. I'm gonna get this.
Now you're talking.
I don't think I'll even know if it makes a difference, but...
Come back soon. There's no time to lose.
The blimps are just going to waste otherwise at this point. Okay, so I'm fighting Clockwork again. Again, right now I'm not sure who's easier out of the two. Between him and Vlad. I think he has a running combo attack that he does early on.
It's the beginning of the end for you.
And everything else is weird. I don't have a comeback for that? That's unfortunate. Where'd you go? Okay. Not more powerful than target attacks. Aha, there it is. Should probably have continued keeping my distance at that point.
I'm going to have to put you in a timeout.
Are you? Can I please do this move? It somehow is not the right range. Oh, there.
How could I be losing? I didn't foresee that at all.
You're not even doing your crazy thing in the air yet. What? Do your crazy thing in the air. The people deserve to see it. Oh no. Okay, there we go.
Enough!
There's some... Alright, well I can't demonstrate it now at this point, but all of those things that are in the air, I keep making the mistake of thinking that they won't damage me until they're actually moving. They will damage me even if they're not moving yet. That's the thing I wanted to point out and try to test my mettle against, but apparently I was just too powerful. This time around, he is now done. He's done. He is done. He is not having fun anymore. Fight over. Game over. It's done. And there you go.
You've been on borrowed time since we met.
Finish!
I appear to have a Gary symbol on me, which probably represents that I've been slowed.
Fire!
Yay, fire. I have never gotten an A. No matter how well I perform. No matter even if I don't lose any stocks. I've never gotten more than a B. Can somebody tell me what the game is expecting of me in order for me to get more than a B? Because it's not saying much. Unless it's just difficulty upgrade? Maybe. In any case, that was my demonstration, or at least the best that I can do. Under the circumstances. What kind of matches you get in a run are randomized. I just happen to end up fighting the two easier of the mini-bosses. And now I'm circumstantially thinking Clockwork might be the easiest of the two end bosses. What characters do you use for campaign mode? Have you even been bothering with campaign mode? I got a trophy that had something to do with campaign mode early on, and it said that like less than 10% of people had gotten this. And I was like, I'm not surprised. Because at the time, I was not having fun with campaign mode. Have you been having trouble with it? Have you gone back to it? Have you found that it gets easier? Do you have a master strategy for campaign modes? Do you have a favorite character? Any thoughts, opinions, strategies, whatever you want to talk about for campaign mode, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you're staying safe, and I will see you later.